Welcome to Healing from Depression with Tony. This YouTube stuff is wild. Yeah, it's just wild. Um, I want to give a few shout outs. First of all, Chuck, I want to say, get well, brother. Love you. Want to say, Manny, you're always on my heart and mind. Keep your head up. I want to say, Greg, keep your head up, champ. Yeah, I know that's a tough one. Love you, bro. Yeah, so I'm going to start this video. The title is going to be Protecting Your Peace at All Costs. And so before I start, I want to just tell a little story. Just this past week, I came across somebody, me and this guy, him and his brother, we used to spar in the gym. We trained together. We used to punch on each other. So, we got a lot of respect for each other, and we kind of build a bond. And so I kind of came across him last week on social media, and one conversation led to another, and he wasn't doing great, man. So on that note, you know who you are. I just want to say I love you, man, and I love you, man, and I'm here. My phone's always on, man, as usual. Nothing changes, and so yeah. Poke, I want to say, man, thank you for all your encouragement, man. And if I miss somebody, charge it to my mind and not to my heart. So protecting your peace at all costs. What am I talking about? I'm talking about when you're trying to heal. Some people will not respect your boundaries. They will not respect them, and some people are just keep pulling on you and keep inviting you to places where you can't be because you're not healed. You're not. Sometimes for me, like I needed it quiet. I couldn't really be nowhere with a whole bunch of confusion while I was healing, and then certain things I just didn't do because they were detrimental to me going forward, such as like I didn't do much socializing as far as like how parties and events and stuff like that. I didn't isolate, but I just had to be very careful about what I exposed myself to because I couldn't do like confusion. I couldn't be nowhere where people was arguing or bickering because that was just too much for me while I was healing. And so I said all that to say, when you're healing, you have to make zero apologies for how you move, because only you are going home with those intrusive thoughts or traveling around all day with those intrusive thoughts. And only you um, going to have those tears at night in the midnight hours. It's just going to be you, man, or a woman. Shout out to my ladies out there. And so, yeah, when you get to that peaceful place or when you're striving to get there, you have to give zero F's um, when it comes to healing, man, because sometimes people just don't get it. And sometimes people just don't care. They don't care when you say, listen, I'm trying to heal. I can't, and toxic people, you got to stay away from toxic people, man, and whoever they may be. You have to stay away from toxic people because if they're a trigger for you, you got to give them a break, give them a break, and sometimes with family or close friends, that's challenging, but you have to be selfish when it comes to healing, man, and I hate to go there, but it's the truth. You have to be selfish. You have to think about getting through this. And so that's all that's important at this time, man. So with that being said, it's not going to be a long video. Protect your peace at all costs, no matter who it is. And with that, thank you for coming. Healing from Depression with Tony. And I want to just say to all my guys out there that I know personally, that I know, is having some challenges right now, man, I love you guys, man. And to my gals out there, that are going through it, I love you too. And like I tell the men, do not be ashamed to get some help. Be selfish about healing and do what you have to do to survive. Healing from Depression with Tony. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate you guys. And until next time, have a blessed evening.